phone keeps falling, driving me fucking crazy. I removed the case. Maybe that'll help. So, it's Wednesday, May the 28th. We'll get into the numbers straight away. I came to you 2 weeks ago, weighing in at 315. I weighed in yesterday at 317.8. So we'll say that's 3-pound gain. Unexpected. 2 weeks ago, I lost 12 pounds. I was sick. I didn't go to the gym. Didn't work out. Back on somewhat normal workout routine, which is pretty much play basketball 4 to 5 days a week and throw in some strength training here and there, and also doing the C to 5K. So, it is what it is. I ain't gonna beat myself up about gaining back to 3 pounds or whatever. Anytime I get close to 300, I start creeping down that way. So, as far as nutrition, hadn't been the greatest, hadn't been the worst. Said a couple weeks ago they had my boss's going away surprise barbecue thing. There was about 40 of us there, and they had enough food for 150 people. Lots of ribs, blueberry and peach cobbler, Oreo pudding, dessert pie type thing. Lots of covered dishes, coleslaw, green beans, all that type of shit. So, I did eat a lot of ribs. I shared some cobbler with my kids. I didn't destroy it like I normally would. So, I didn't do great, but I didn't do bad either. Normally, I just ate till I wanted to puke. I didn't. I just had my plate. I didn't even fill my plate up. I just kind of got what I wanted. I went back, got some more ribs. So. And then this weekend, we had the Memorial Day festivities. Sunday, family went to one of my wife's friend's house. They had burgers and dogs and lots of beer. I don't usually drink beer anymore. Try to stick with the liquor. Because what's more fun than liquor? But now, just ate normal. I just ate, one hamburger. And I think I went back and ate a hot dog later or something because, my wife's friend threatened me if I didn't try her hot dog and chili and all that. So, but I drank, my share of beer. That was fine. I didn't overdo it, but, wasn't the best choices. Then Monday, went to my mom's house, saw my dad. He's been pretty sick, in and out of the hospital. So I done the cooking, cooked burgers and dogs, and I grilled some chicken. So I had a burger, and I kind of gave up on the bun. I think I ended up eating one bun later with a hot dog or whatever, but I just pretty much took the meat, piled my toppings on, kind of ate it like that. Just got some funny looks from people, but hey, I don't care. It's my shit, right? Eat your own shit. So, and I've been a little bit snacky here and there. I bought some of the, Nature Valley or whatever, protein granola. I'm glad it's got protein in it. It don't work for me because I just want to eat that shit non-stop. So I probably won't be buying that just because I can't handle it. What else? I think I got some pizza the other night too. I had more slices than I normally would have. Just in that fucking festive mood or whatever. So, but back to the grind. Drinking, Monster Energy, protein, shakes, turkey jerky, and power bars or whatever. Just back to normal shit. I think last week when I made the video, what I wanted the topic to come across was, kind of my history and, why I feel I had poor body image. Adjust this just a little bit. So I'll just go with it. Up till I was 5, I was a pretty normal kid. If any of you watch my very first video and you see my youngest son, he's not fat. He's just, a normal little kid. That's kind of how I was. Probably a little bit taller than he was, but that's all. And then somewhere in there, after that point, I turned to food. I think a lot of it was, my mom and dad's divorce, which they didn't get divorced, so I was an older kid. But the problem started, before that. Food always made me happy. Go to Granny's. She made good food. My mom made good food. I mean, it tastes good food. And I don't think my mom intentionally made bad food, but she made what she made. Southern style cooking. But it is what it is. So I started eating. I just think I started eating a lot more and turned to food because of the family problems, which is kind of normal. Then when I was 13, I was in an accident. I got my legs broke and my arm broke. I have pretty substantial scarring on my legs. At least, big S scars kind of go from the inside of the front of my leg, kind of up towards my thigh, a big S pattern. My left leg got infected, got gangrene, so they had to cut part of it out, part of the dead skin out. And then they had to do a skin graft over top of it. And then I think it really affected me. For one thing, when I was little, I just played sports all the time. I was a bigger kid. I ate big, but I was just one of those big kids that, people were like, holy shit. I mean, everybody looked at my mom and was like, he's going to play football. He's going to play football. He's going to be, And, I mean, that's pretty much what, I was even too big then to play football. Because they were afraid that I would hurt the little kids because I remember playing like sandlot football, out back of our grade school. And, we played tackle. And I would be dragging kids across the goal line because there'd be, one on each leg and, one around my waist. And I just kept trucking. I always played. I mean, I played my share of video games when I was a kid. But I probably spent 10 times as much as that video game time outside, just playing basketball. I mean, you guys hear me talk about basketball now. But having that scarring on my leg, I mean, just the trauma of the accident, turned me in towards myself. because there was nobody to identify with. You know, it is a life-changing event. Basically, when the doctors, you know, they brought me in the ER and they very first saw my legs, uh, the first attending physician recommended amputation of both my legs. And, you know, obviously I was 13. My mom wanted a second opinion just because. And another doctor, he said that, you know, since I was 13, that he would try to save my legs because he just, I guess he just knew. I don't know if my mom told him how active I was as a kid, how much I love sports and stuff. But he said he would try. Because I was 13, he wanted to give me a shot. He did. It ended up that my right leg wasn't broken. It was just smashed pretty bad. My left leg, my left femur was broken. They had to sew my quadricep back together and it split 5 ways. And then both bones in my arm were broken. It's been quite a while ago, so you can't, I mean, you can see, if you look hard enough, you can see the scars on my arm. Because I had to have steel plates put in. But most people don't recognize it unless I point it out. But I was in the hospital for 2 or 3 months. I missed a lot of school. I missed my friends. And it really did take a mental toll on me. Because, what was I going to do now? I mean, one of the first questions my mom asked the doctor after, you know, a few weeks of healing and stuff, she said, how long is it going to be before I can play sports? And he just looked at her and said, you know, ma'am, I'm not trying to be cruel, but I don't even know if your son's going to walk again. So, let alone play football or whatever. And, hey, I mean, you could just see the look in my mom's eyes and just like crushing. And I mean, obviously it crushed me because, I mean, I played sports. I mean, that's what I did. Sports was big in our family. But I had to move forward. But I healed. But like I said, I got the infection in my leg and I had to have the skin graft. And it sucked. I didn't know how to explain it to people. I mean, they would understand that I got hurt, but people don't see. When you meet new people, you don't want to have to explain all the time